As you know, the weather is so burning hot outside, but the market is getting cool. Let's talk. It's Manny Bagga with the Bagga team from Royal LePage, Magna.
Hey, it's Shivani Bagga. Let's talk about what is happening in the market. Oh my goodness, it is cooling down month over month and year over year. So let's see exactly what's happening. Why are prices dropping? Why is inventory dropping? What is happening? This is not our typical that we see. So let's jump into our residential total market area. The average selling price is sitting at $412,000. Since last month, it went down 2.3%, and since last year, it went down 3.1%. So in that, it's saying that the market is definitely coming down. If we look at our detached single families, the average selling price is sitting at $500,000. Month over month, it's decreased 2.7%. Year over year, an additional decrease of 1.8%. And again, if we look at our semi-detached properties, the average sale price is sitting at $383,000. Month over month, it went up 0.2%, and year over year went up 2.6%. However, that has been a trend. If you followed our videos along, January till now, you have also all seen that this segment of the market has slowly crept up. Not any significant changes, not any significant jumps, which is good, healthy growth. But again, we're not going to see that decrease like we're seeing in the other categories. Jumping into our row homes and townhouses, the average selling price is sitting at $258,000. Month over month, again, an increase of 1.7%. And since last year, it went up 0.5%. Going into our apartments and our condos, the average price is sitting at $195,000. Month over month, an increase of 0.9%, and year over year, a decrease of 4.9%. So what does that mean to you? If we're seeing in a lot of these categories, especially our detached single families, especially our total residential properties, that the market is going down, what does that mean? It means that our prices are coming down, which is a good thing for our buyers, but we also have to understand why that's happening. And that's exactly what Manny's gonna be chatting with everybody about in the video further. So if you wanna know, stick around. We're definitely gonna be chatting about the reasons why, but overall, the market's cooling down. We don't typically see this. If we follow the market trends for over 40 years, usually our July or August are our hot months. We usually see the market definitely pick up. As even in June, we start to see that upward incline. But what's happening this year, we definitely need to take a look.
Well, I can see that, but for the all audience, don't scare. For all those red arrows going downwards, don't put it in your brain that everything is falling down. No, that's not true. So let's talk about it on my simple version. So number one, we have a total inventory in our Greater Edmonton real estate market is 7,136 listings are available to buy or to sell in the market. Now on the listing side, last month we have 3,694 new listings came, which month over month, so last month till now, it is still down 3.9%. Total inventory till January till now, we have 19,000 properties came in the system, okay, which is 14.8% less. So which is better because properties came less than last year. So last year was higher. Now we have it less inventory, which is perfect. And on the other side, flip side, now we know the listings, and now we're gonna say that the sell. 2,596 property got sold in last month, which is not bad. But you can see the arrow is down. That's okay, which is 4.6% month over month, sell low, less. We all know that. We all know that May is always the most highest peak in every year. You go check last 40 years stats. May is the most highest peak month. Before the kids get out of the school, before they can finish the school, every parent want to decide where their kids gonna come back in September to the new schools, okay? So that's why the June months are a bit more less than the May month, okay? Now look at the year to date, we have 11,000 property got sold, okay? So now $19,000 total, 19,000 property came in the system, 11,000 property got sold. So we have inventory still left, for close to 70 to 100 properties, which is minus 2.1%. You know, the sale year to date is not bad at all. Whatever the property we sold last year till now, we're still very, very, very strong. But my tip for all the people that bottom out, if I've kind of given you the graph, we will share into our next video, or we can add into this video as well as too. You will see our bottom was hit in all year was somewhere in January. From January till now, in 5 months, we are slowly, gradually are coming up as a sales and in the inventory wise. So price you will see a decrease, just like you said that, right? But on inventory, I look at it listings and sold. The listing and sold, that very gradually going upward. So that's the trend on my side. Anything you wanted to add into it? People are asking, say they're so scared. So, oh, I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna list my property right now. But you know what? At the end of the day, you need to make a decision on the basis of that. Are you ready to sell or are you ready to buy? That is your decision. There's no market is bad and there's no market is good. So, but again, Shivani, if I take that stat and convert in because you look after a lot of bigger, larger portfolio on a buying side, okay. There's a close to 11 agents where you look after their portfolio and see that how they're doing that. Any personal feedback on a buying point of view?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now, if we take a look at what's happening in the south side of Edmonton, especially in our Millwoods area, that zone is definitely moving. So if you're a seller in those areas, we are seeing a lot of traction. Anywhere from the price ranges of about 300 to about 450, that market is flying. Last night I went into multiple offers. 9 offers were on the table. Property was listed in Kiniski Gardens for $399. Property sold unconditionally for $412,500. 9 offers on the table, and it just got listed that morning. So within 1 day, property came up, got sold, 9 offers unconditionally. So what that means to our sellers is if you're sitting in those areas, Kiniski Gardens, Bassett, Pollard Meadows, all of those types of areas, and your home is sitting around the 300 to about that 450 zone, definitely a very, very good time to sell. Another thing that we're definitely seeing is those types of properties are coming on within the first week, they're pending or sold. So that's something else to take care of on the buyer side of things, is if that is your price bracket, don't hold on. Don't think that this property is gonna last another week. Don't think that, we talked about this entire video, that this market is cooling down. Yes, it is, but in that price bracket, it's not. So if you're a buyer searching in those parameters, definitely understand that you are not the only buyer there looking, and you also need to understand that buyers are competing a lot in multiple offers. So be wary of that. That is my only tip. Listen to your realtor. If they do advise you to go up in price, there is a reason. We study the market day in, day out. We know it like the back of our hand. But if you have any questions personally about whether a purchase or a sale in those types of areas, feel free to reach out to us. We're always happy to answer those questions, give our guidance, give our consultation on more of those specific cases. But on a generic side of things, that price bracket is moving. And the reason why we're seeing that is because our interest rates are hiking up. So what's happening on that side of things?
Well, you know what, Shivani, I'm gonna touch the interest rates a little bit more further down, but I'm gonna consult 2 things for the clients, because they ask me to say, hey, this is my listing inventory, hey, this is my sold. So let's talk about it. We average days in the market right now, if we're looking at detached home, last year it was 28 days, now it's sitting at 40 days. So it tells you a little bit, it takes you a little bit extra time. You have to be patient with your listing realtor. Those realtors are working really, really hard for you. So trust them. Don't after 30 days that, hey, you wanted to cancel the listing or my property is not having it sold. Trust their judgment. Sit down with your own personal professional. They'll be happy to guide you. Look at that single semi-detached home. Last year was 30, now it's 34 days. Okay, slight change. Row houses and townhouses, last year was sitting 37, now it's 40 days. Okay, now condos, last year was 54, now it's 55 days. pretty much same to the par. And if I look at it, only all residents, I put every residence in the market. Last year was 32 days, it's sitting at 41 days. So the people that are out of town, they always ask and say, oh Manny, its property's been on market 30 days, why it's not sold? I understand. You guys are coming from Toronto, Ontario, Vancouver, and all other places. The property comes in the market and picked up within days. That's not Edmonton market. It takes time. We are not going up so high in a days, and we are not dropped down in a days either. So keep that mind in your pacing. So that's the days in the market. But let's talk about your high rollers. Can you believe it? In last month, only $2.2 million was the highest detached property got sold. And in semi-detached, it sold for $1,150,000. That's the most highest property sold in Edmonton, okay? Row houses and townhouses, the most expensive row houses and townhouses was $645,000. And if I look at apartment and condo, holy smokes. Last month, apartment and condo beat that even single family homes record. What does that mean to you? The most expensive apartment got sold was $2,456,000. So basically $2.5 million an apartment.
Wow.
Hey, we are not behind than Calgary, Vancouver, Toronto, or even touching close to Miami, right? Some of the US markets. So that's a flip side of the sales. But quickly, I wanted to let all the people know. As you can see, all those red arrows coming down, the biggest, I can say, challenge in the market is interest rate. Can you believe it? Watch this slideshow. Since March 2022, it was sitting on 0.5%. Since March 22 till now, which has just got changed yesterday, another 0.25%. Can you believe it? 10 times interest rate got changed. Right now, we're sitting at a 5% versus 0.5. 0.5 versus 5%. 4.5% interest rate gone change. Can you believe it? The person who has like a $500,000 mortgage, where they're sitting at it at this moment. So that's gonna also be making a big impact on the buying power. Each time any interest rate goes up, it's giving you a cap to the people who are qualified and their interest or their buying power going down. Okay, but again, you guys are in the market. If you guys are in a market to buy, or if you guys are in a market to sell, hey, Bagga Team is fully dedicated to sit down with you and giving you our knowledge. If we are not here to tighten you up the contract or anything, you guys, a small question, pick up the phone, give us a call. We'll be happy to help you guys out. You can work with anybody. All the associates in Edmonton market, they are phenomenal. Go work with whoever you really like it, but our challenge for you guys, if you guys just stuck somewhere, if you guys have any questions, please give us a call. We'll be happy to answer all your questions. Shivani, you have a very great news to discuss with all the audience. So what is that? Can you just share that small little audience? They can see the big signs at the back. They can say, hey, got changed. People are having announced. That's our first video in our new office. Can you share that?
We're moved. We are now Royal LePage Magna. For 23 years, we were with Royal LePage Noralta, and now we are moved to Royal LePage Magna. Our brand new office is set, our brand new brokerage is open, and we are so excited to be in this space. We're so excited to film new videos. We're so excited to involve all of you in our growth. So stay tuned, you're gonna see a ton of new videos about our place. And if you have any questions, you know where to reach us, 780-431-5615, or visit our website, www.mannybagga.com. And don't forget, if you wanna hear about all of our marketing, as well as all of our monthly stats and any of our luxury tours, visit our YouTube. We're on there. You can definitely see all of our videos, our social medias, our Instagram, our Facebook, all of those. Feel free to subscribe and we'll join you there.
Well, by the way, I wanted to let you guys have feedback. You guys have comments, your likes, thumbs like, did not like it, or anything you want to share with us, please comment below. That's very important. Your feedback is so, like, it is a bloodline for us, okay? That's what we wanted to, but again, guys, we love you guys all from our heart. Please share this video, whoever this video they are watching, or their family or friends, anybody else. So please connect with us. We will be here to help you guys out. Stay tuned, and we will bring you our next stat video next month. Love you guys all. Stay blessed.